back to my channel. I'm Rachel, the owner and creator here at the Eclectic Cottage in Spokane, Washington. Happy Saturday, everyone. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than you're used to. The first portion of it is a DIY project that I've been working on. I had these two picket fence panels that I have had in my stash for probably 12 years now. I found them in Coeur d'Alene. I drug them to our old house, and then when we moved, I made my husband move them with us, and I figured it was high time that I finally do something with them. And I've been searching Pinterest, and I finally came across something that I really liked, and they are little wooden fence panel churches. And so I took them all apart and began the process of making some little wooden churches for the shop. So that is the first portion of the video, and during that portion I decided to not do a voiceover. I'm just letting you kind of watch me break these fence panels down and do all the work up to the point of decorating them, and then next week's or Wednesday's video will be some of the churches decorated. So that'll be that. And then the second portion of the video is what normally would be called the thrift haul, but all of the items were actually donated to me. And it was a customer of mine that had a whole bunch of wood items that they were getting rid of, and instead of taking them to Goodwill, she brought them to me. I hadn't even had a chance to go through all of them. They were in a huge box. So as I was going through them, I figured I would share them with you. So that's the second portion of the video. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, well, here we are in the kitchen, and you can see my table is pretty full. There's some things down here as well. And these are all things that were donated to me by one of my customers. They were actually going to take them all to Goodwill and thought that I might be able to do something creative with these pieces. So they dropped them off with me instead. There are probably a few items that I will end up taking to Goodwill. But for the most part, I'm really excited to work on a lot of these pieces. So I'm just going to show them to you really quick. Again, they were all donated, so don't count any of the price tags. It looks like some of them did actually come from Goodwill originally. So I'll just show you what's all in this little box here. So tons of wood pieces, you guys. So little bowls. This little wood round I thought was kind of cool. It used to be attached to something, it looks like. These little guys. This one. There's some wood plates in here as well. Two of these guys. One of these little round plates. Square plate. This thing, I don't really know what this is for. It looks like a bowl, but you can't put really anything in it. So, but I'm thinking a little candle holder would be kind of cool. But anyway, who knows? I might paint it at some point. Another little wooden plate. A little wooden tray. And let's see what else is in the box. I haven't ever actually looked in this whole box, you guys. So this looks like almost like a jewelry box drawer. Have no idea what this guy is. Little bitty bowl. Coaster. So there's a wood coaster in here. Some sort of a stand, it looks like. These look like feet, and like it's supposed to hold something. So I'm assuming if you put this on a flat surface, it probably holds something up. There's this, this looks like a door or something. I will probably donate this. Another little bigger wood plate. And then there's a wood fishy. So a little fish. Then this that looks kind of like a leaf. And then this that again looks like a fish. I'm not sure. This looks like it almost could be a wine bottle holder. I'm not really positive on that, but it's kind of a cool piece of wood. So that's that little box. Okay, and then there's this basket, and this has some baskets in it. So these look like cute little wall pockets. They're nicely made little baskets. These look like checkers in a bag. So I don't know what to do with those, but Pinterest might have some ideas. Then there's these little trucks. There's 3 of them, these little wooden trucks, and then this little box. And that might be kind of a fun little painting project. And then of course there's the basket. So nice size little basket, and it's really sturdy, so that's kind of a cool deal. Okay, then there's this wood shelf. I honestly don't know, you guys, on this one if I'm going to keep or donate. I'm not really a big fan of the heart cutout, and it's very thin. I'm really not sure exactly what you would utilize this for. I just don't have a lot of things in my shop that are this tiny that would fit in these little cubbies. So again, this one might go to the Goodwill. Absolutely love this little candle holder. Very springy. I will probably put it in my stash until springtime and then pull it out at that point. This cute little wood round that doesn't have anything on the back. It looks like somebody was starting an art project on there and never finished, but I will figure out something to do with it. This wooden tray is kind of cool. It's really in good shape, but it's got some staining on it. So I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to do with this either, but you know, we'll figure it out. Then there's these 2 pieces. Again, they look kind of like leaves with little handles on them. I think these would be kind of cool hanging on the wall, honestly. But we'll see what I come up with. And then this little 2-sided tray. It's got the little heart. I'm not sure if I would keep this or fill it in and just make this so that it was solid, not positive, but it's a good opportunity, I think, for some color. And this is a great thing to actually put some things into display. So we'll see. I might keep this one. Then there's this bamboo tray. This is kind of slick on the bottom, but maybe some transfers at some point. I like little wooden trays like this, so this will probably get a makeover at some point. This one is more than likely going to go back to Goodwill. This looks like a silverware drawer organizer. I would take it home, but I have one already, so I will probably just redonate this one. And then I thought this was cool. This is a big metal tray. You could just put another tray in it. I like the color, so I don't think I'm going to do anything with it. But I think I will probably stash it until spring. But again, I like the color, and I think it's kind of a cool little piece. Then the sleigh, excuse me, this kind of wicker sleigh. It's got a little Christmas thing over here. It's very dusty, needs a bath, but it's in really, really good shape. So I'll probably put some greenery or maybe stuff a couple pillows or something in this for my display for Christmas. But again, I just thought it was kind of cute. Okay, then there's this stack of things. I absolutely love this little box with the lid. The lid comes off. It's very scratched. On the inside you can kind of see, and the outside has some scratches on it too. It's got this neat detail on the back. I love the gold embossing, but honestly I think this will probably get a paint job just because of the damage that's on it, and I will try to just make it just as beautiful as it is now once I'm done. So I'm excited to do something with this little box. Another bowl. There were a ton of these in this. So this one's really heavy. I don't know what kind of wood it's made of, but another good opportunity to maybe paint and do some transfers or something. Then this guy has some engraving around the edge, little kind of leaves and that kind of stuff. So, and then it's got some Japanese, it looks like, or Chinese figures in here, or like maybe a mountain and some houses, not really sure exactly what, but again, just an interesting piece that may get a paint job down the road. Then lastly is this. It looks like it probably had a cloche or something at some time, but again, just kind of a nice little piece that I could paint and do something with. This one's got little feet on it, so you know, just like a little riser would be a good idea for this. This little box is very, very rough on the inside. It almost looks like somebody took fence boards and made this out of just raw, rough fence boards. So not really sure exactly how to fix that. I might paint it really thick on the inside just to smooth it out a little bit. I'm not really keen on the idea of having to try and sand all these little spaces smooth, so we'll see. Then there is the little chicken. This is adorable, little kid's toy. I don't know if I'm going to do much of anything with this. I think it's just pretty cute the way it is, so I might just put it out. We'll see. Little bench. Super cute. I will probably paint over the image on it just because it really doesn't fit kind of the vibe of my shop, but this would be a great little riser for some pieces of decor. So and again, a great little project. This thing is kind of coming apart, needs some glue. Looks like it used to have a back on it, but I will probably fill these holes and just treat it like it's a little stool, and so glue it all back together. You can see here it's kind of coming apart, but again, a fun little opportunity for some paint and maybe a transfer or some decoupage paper. A little bowl, very kind of rough. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. This was in there, a little glass pumpkin. I will definitely just price this and put it out the way that it is, give it a little bath first. This cute little crate, it has hearts on the end. I might just leave those. It's just something cute. I could put journals or something in to display them out in the shop. This looks like it used to have a net, or you know, it's a buoy of some sort. I wish there were 4 or 5 more. They would make a super cute display in like a basket or something, but there's only one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. So chances are it'll just go in my stash for now. There was this cute little, it looks like a utensil tote. For like a picnic or whatever. You could put your forks and spoons and napkins in here. So the handle's metal, which is kind of neat. So again, I might paint this. I might just leave the inside. It's pretty clean, and then just do something with the outside. Not really sure yet. And this cute little bench. Something cute on the back would be adorable. So I will probably at some point paint this one as well. This, again, just some sort of a little organizer. Something from a library, it looks like. So not really sure if I'm going to keep this or donate it yet. We'll see. Then there was this little cute wooden cart. I don't know that I'm going to do anything with this. It's pretty cute just the way that it is. This would look adorable with a plant or two in it. So I might actually take this little raffia out and then put it with my plants. Lastly, up here is this cute little school chair. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this yet, but I absolutely love it. I think it's adorable. I'm thinking I might put like something here, transfer. I might paint it. We'll see. We'll see what I decide to do with it. But for now, it's just going to go into my storage shed. Down below, I have this box. It says Springfield on it. Not really positive what it's supposed to be. It's got all these little dividers in it. In all honesty, this itself would be a cute little shelving unit, but I'm not sure that I would use the box the way that it is. So it might go to Goodwill. There's a bag of wooden blocks. I have seen people do really cute things with these, so I will probably, again, do some looking around on Pinterest for ideas. Oh, a little wall pocket. Oh, a little basket with a lid with a moose on the front. That's super cute. Then there's these 3 that all match. So those are really cute. Then the last basket is this little one that looks kind of like a bird's nest. Really not sure what I'm going to do with this guy yet, but I will figure something out, I'm sure. And the last thing in here is this little dish with a tree. I think it's for jewelry and rings for, you know, necklaces you hang. And then it's got the screw in the bottom. It looks like they just took it apart for storage purposes, but I thought it was cute, and I'll probably just leave this as is. I might spray paint it black, I don't know, but just a cute little piece to put out somewhere. And then there was this little basket. This one's a lawn and burger basket. It's got this cute little liner that goes in there. So just really in good shape. Don't think I'm going to do anything with this since it is lawn and burger. So there's that one. And there's this picnic basket. It's got some issue. I don't know that I'm going to keep it. It's broken right here. So I don't know. We'll see what I do. And then inside of it, there's more little treasures. So there's this, not sure what that is exactly. There's a little box with a hatch, or goodness, a latch. And then there are all these wood pieces. These have feet on them. I'm assuming this is one of those things that goes like next to your stove to put your spoon on or whatever. I cannot think of the name right now for it, but that's what I'm assuming it is. This one's just a little medallion. It doesn't have any feet, but it's just really cute. This one has feet. It's got a little embossed flower in it. This one also has feet, just really cute. Another just medallion. This one has feet. And then this one's just a medallion, and this one has feet. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all these guys. I think they're pretty, but again, just not really positive at this minute what I'm going to do. I might paint these. I think they'd be really pretty painted, and then maybe dry brushed or waxed or something. But they're also just kind of pretty the way they are. So I don't know. We'll see. And then the last thing was a bag of florals, and I was most excited about these little harvest colored berries. I haven't even looked at them. I'm not really sure what all is in here. So looks like some big hydrangeas, some supposed to be delphiniums, some sort of an orchid. More of a lot the same, you guys. I'm not going to pull them all out. There's some more hydrangeas in there. So anyway, so that was it. So I don't exactly know, like I said, what I'm going to do with all of these things yet. For now, I'm going to try and organize them as best I can so that they fit in a compact space, so that I can store them until I'm ready to do something with them. Some of them I might actually pull out and get started for some Christmas projects. So that's kind of why I wanted to go through everything, get it out of the box, and take everything out so I could really see them. So I figured it was a good time to, or a good way to show you guys some of the things. And then basically figure out, like I said, which ones I want to donate, which ones I want to keep. So we'll see. Anyway, that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my cute little, you can't really even call it a thrift haul because I didn't thrift for any of this. My little donation haul, I guess, and I hope you enjoyed the first portion of the video as well with the churches. If you did like today's content, please remember to give it a thumbs up. I so appreciate it. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and then just hit the little notification bell so you don't miss anything. And then of course, don't forget to drop a comment below. Let me know, what did you think of my wooden churches? I can hardly wait to finish getting some decorated for my next video. I hope you guys will join me back here for that. And then just a quick reminder too, the paint and products you see me use can be purchased through me at my website, and that's www.theeclecticcottagespokane.com. I carry DIY paint and products as well as Sweet Pickens milk paint and products. And speaking of Sweet Pickens, I've been horrible about letting you guys know about the monthly sale, and this month Creamy is on sale. It's 30% off, 30 or 35. Anyway, the price is right on my website, so if you're in need, Creamy is my favorite neutral of all of the colors of Sweet Pickens, so check that out there. And I also carry Ricycle Treasures and Redesign with Prima. So again, those are all available on my website. I'm hoping, like I said, for Wednesday's video to have some of the churches finished and ready to show you guys. So I hope you'll join me back here for that. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your weekend and beginning of the week, you guys. And I will hopefully see you back here on Wednesday. Bye.